Alright everybody, welcome back to Feeziks Games. Taking a look at ShapezIO again. Looking to do level 18 in this video, where we gotta make this little alien head shape. Since the last video, I have gone ahead and cleaned up quite a bit. A lot of factories I deleted because we no longer needed them. And I went ahead and got a lot of these upgrades, so now we're all at the same level. I was just getting very annoyed by having to do like a 16 to 1 ratio here. It was not fun to do. Now you can see all this is backed up because these are way faster than they were before. But in any case, that's done, so we don't have to worry about that. And all we need to worry about is building this alien head. So let's see, what does the alien head have? We need a yellow half circle, a green full circle, and a green shuriken shape. So let's find circles and shurikens. Okay, so I think we're actually gonna end up using this spot right here, right next to the hub, which is nice because it makes getting everything back to deliver it way easier. So let's get started on this. First thing I think I want to make is the yellow half circle, and then after that we'll work on the green circle and then the green shuriken. So to make yellow, it looks like we need red and green mixed. I'll probably end up using maybe these two and this circle. I think that'll work out for me. So with all of those upgrades, our belt works at 12 items a second and our paint mixer works at 2.4 items a second. So we need 12 divided by 2.4 is equal to 5. I need 5 mixers. So let's lay those guys out. I think I'm going to have them probably up here and we'll go to the right. Alright, and now we need to get the green. Should be 5 of these. It's 3, 4, and 5. And the last one. Okay. So now we'll bring all those together. Okay. And we'll need to get our circles cut in half and then paint them. So let's get 12 items a second of circles. 12 items. And our our cutter works at 3 items a second. So we're going to need 4 of these. Well, should we paint first? Painters are 2 items a second. If we use the double painter, it's 1.5 items a second, times 2. And then, let's see. So I would need 6 painters if I do the regular ones. 12 divided by 3 is 4 for this guy. But if I cut them in half first, I'm going to need to double that. So I think I want to paint first. So let's go ahead. Let's use these double painters. So we should be getting 12 a second of these yellow circles. And I'm going to need to cut those in half. So I know these are working at 1.5 items a second times 2, so 3 items a second are coming out of this guy. And our cutter works at exactly 3 items a second, so that's actually perfect. We want to just keep it like that. So we have our half circles coming out, each of these running at 3 items a second. And in our final shape we need a bottom half. And right now we've got left and right, so we got to rotate them. Oh, that's the wrong way. So we need to do these on the top. And then the bottom will need the opposite type of rotation. Alright, so we got, should be 12 a second of bottom half yellow circles coming out. It looks like 12 to me. Looks pretty good, should run at 12 a second for the foreseeable future. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to do next? I think we said green circle, right? So that should be easy enough, because we're just going to want this painter. Yeah, that looks good enough. And we're going to need to bring in our paint up here. So let's go ahead and get some more green paint. Like that. And then we're going to need to bring in circles and split them into an 8. Alright, and we don't need any kind of cutter or rotator or anything for these. So that is fine as it is. And the last thing we need is green shuriken shape, but we only need the top half. So let's check. We had that one here. I think that was the one we planned on using, right? I don't think there was another one around here. Yeah, it looks like that's it. So So let's grab that and some more green paint. And then we can cut it in half like we did here. Okay, yeah, we're getting bottom half. So like I said, we gotta flip all of these guys. So I think we want these on top and these guys on bottom. So let's check that. Are we getting top halves now? Looks like we're getting top halves. Alright, now we have to stack all of these guys correctly. So it looks like I want bottom half circle stacked on top of my green circle, and then my green ears on top of all of that. So let's figure out our stacker ratio here. Our stacker is 1.5 items a second. 12 divided by 1.5 is 8, so I'm going to need 8 stackers for each of these guys. So each of these is going to need to go into a 1 to 8 and then be stacked on top of each other in this order, basically. So let's take these two and stack, and then this guy and stack on top of that result. So he's going to come way up here. How do we want to do this? So this guy has to be on the right-hand side. The right input is stacked on top of the left input. So I'm going to want to put him probably like up a little more, I think. And this guy will come over. We're going to put him into the 1 to 8. Well, I guess they both have to go into the 1 to 8 eventually, right? But he's going to do it from below. And the other guy's going to do it from head on. Like that. So we've got circles coming in the bottom. Let's hook those up to all the right-hand side inputs. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and use tunnels on all of this stuff here, just to make our life a little bit easier for the other part of this. This guy, easy enough. And then they start having to use tunnels after that, but it really shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, this one's gonna be a little difficult. Maybe we'll leave that one for later. He comes into there. And this guy needs to go here. But I need that for this. So I need to do another tunnel here. This guy comes in, uses the different tunnel type so that they can have the same space occupied. And now we get the rest of them working. Alright. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. And now we're seeing the start of the alien head, so that is good. I'm going to leave these as 8 because I need to do another layer of stackers on them. So you might as well, right? You know, let's just do here, right? That should be fine. I think I can delete the majority of this actually, so I didn't really need to copy and paste it. It's kind of a waste, but we already did it. No takesies, backsies. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted to be able to tunnel basically exactly the distance we need. Now, some of them aren't quite right just because we didn't have a stopgap or anything, but it's fine. They'll figure themselves out, right? Yeah, we got the shape right, that's good. And we're getting 5 a second. It probably just needs to update. How many of those did we need? Like 20,000 or something like that? So if we do 20, 1, 2, 3, divided by 12, 1,666 seconds, 30 minutes. So let's see if we can copy and paste a bunch of this and just use it again. Like that. And this guy we're going to bring across to our last input. So now we should be getting the same alien head shape out. Yep, there we go. So he just comes along for the ride. And we'll switch these so this guy goes into that one below and this guy comes into the one above. So we should be getting 24 seconds of those now, which will be nice. That should have our time, right? I mean, that makes sense. Twice as fast, half the time. Should take about 15 minutes with 2 of those. If I had laid it out easier, I would definitely make another one, but since I have to do all these crisscrosses, I feel like it's just not worth it right now. So I'll just come back when we're pretty close to hitting that 20,000 mark. Okay, and we're back. It looks like we're pretty close to hitting that 20,000. There we go, we got the 180-degree rotator. Alright, the next shape we need to get is a white star, bottom right corner square, and opposite corners partial circle. Interesting. And that gives me compact splitter. Okay. I think that's also the shape we need to get, yeah, for all of these upgrades, so that's nice. We'll go ahead and do that one on the next episode, so go ahead, drop a like if you enjoyed it, a dislike if you didn't. Leave a comment, let me know what you guys thought. Feel free to hit subscribe, we got some more of this stuff coming out. We're almost getting to the wires layer, which is what I'm pretty excited about. I haven't seen that yet. The last time I played, that update hadn't been released, so we'll see how that goes. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.